Back to the hushed honeybee. Okay, we could help Fabienne out again. Maybe we could learn that recipe.
You heard this?
I hear the magic shop that's only open at night has discounts going on Idol's Day. If you've got time, why not stop by? I'm more familiar with this city than you, so feel free to ask me anything. It's raining.
Rain?
Is there anything special when it rains?
All right then.
Okay, you're still discounted. That's more. That's the quest. Okay, we can still do the wisdom gaining thing. Honestly, take me here. I want to get my wisdom up as fast as possible so that we can accept that lady's quest.
Is there any shelter from this?
Close your eye,
You're new.
Huh?
A human at the cathedral, I heard about it. Suppose it's been resolved now, since no one's still fussing about it. Still, it doesn't inspire much faith in the state army. The damage was already done. Maybe an odd notion, but they'd have resolved things quicker if Louise were leading the army, don't you think? No. No, I do not think. You know what would have been resolved quicker?
Oh, I hate
is if Louise hadn't brought the human into the city in the first place.
Can't believe it.
Oh. Can I not sit here? Why not take a breather? There's a nice view, and it's important to stop and smell the roses, you know. Wait. Hold on. Hold the phone.
Believe it.
Rain?
Can I? Who are you?
Divination sees all.
Messages of Magla are left by people wandering through the city. These patterns tell me of the weather to come. Good evening, young man. I'm a fortune teller. Please come to visit me if you wish to know which way the wind blows. Weather, huh? Being able to predict bad weather does seem helpful, but it's not exactly high on our list of priorities right now.
Cathedral, why? It's...
Yeah, I mean, it's already raining. I know it's raining. There's nothing you can do to make it stop raining. Unless there is. I want to see if we can learn more from the rude student who gave us food.
This is a most foul. You need to go.
Ah, hello you two. Do you remember the names of the countries and capitals I taught you last time? It's basic knowledge, but all the more reason it doesn't hurt to know it. If you're going to live in this country, you'd better know what you need to know.
Why did this
Oh, was that it? Oh. I thought he would have, like, something new for us. Guess not.
You wound me.
The Elder from earlier come to retake the challenge. I've already witnessed your courage, though. My search, it must continue. I must discover a new man amongst men. Now go. Be off with you. Rude. So rude.
What's happened?
Fine. I'm gonna go stare at the city and get smarter from it. Somehow. We would probably get smarter if we had an umbrella as well. We should invest in one of those.
Rain?
Something up?
My wisdom should improve. Yes, I want to be smarter. All right, then it's decided.
Whoa.
The streets are packed, but at least it's not as huge a crowd as the royal funeral had. Sure are a bunch of nobles on the main street and around the Grand Cathedral. I see some Clamar, Roig, and even some Ishkia. But if you head to the back streets, you'll see more Parapus. Guess that's what a class divide looks like. And then there's you, the only Elda in town. It's crazy how people will say the most vile things straight to your face. I hate it here, or I don't let it get to me.
Listen.
Doesn't really bother me. That's very strong of you. But if anything does get under your skin, make sure you speak up. Let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
Well,
Personally, I don't see much difference among the tribes, but I bet a lot of people would disagree with me here. I got 2 musical notes. I think that's a good sign. Gazing out at the sights of the capital with Gallica makes me feel like I've broadened my wisdom.
Now then.
That was enough to push us up? Really?
Wisdom.
Yeah! Wisdom 'tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thyself with the knowledge to discern truth from falsehood.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs the precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Yes, so we can start the quest for Igniter Lady. And we can go to the church and have them look at our stuff. Gallica and I headed home while discussing the people and stores we passed along the way. Exciting.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Okay, well, it didn't say that one of my followers wants something. Oh, hey. Oh, so they'll only have the little hand-in-hand thing over their head if you can do a hangout event with them. Like a bonding event or whatever. Bond rank up. You know what I mean. Otherwise, they're just standing around here. That's really good. You no longer have to worry about that. You'll just know. Okay, well, now that I'm smarter, I'm off to...
All right.
Oh no, is there more hangings?
What a
Can we,
cursed
like...
devilry!
What if we didn't do this? This man is charged with the murder of a Clamar woman. The distressed man came upon the woman at night and... Dang fiend, just kill him already.
What a cursed devilry!
You guys are disgusting.
What to do, what to do.
Also, I do not trust any of the charges they raise. I think that last person we saw was killed because he had an igniter. When, like, everyone has an igniter.
I love it.
So he was really killed because he is a Paravis. Okay, before we go talk to Igniter Lady, I want to see what the church does with my gear that needs to be examined or whatever. Okay.
Closure. Let us share our faith.
I gained the Sanctor's trust with my wisdom, and now I can get my armaments purified. Ha ha. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. So you need blessed water to do this. Foreman's jacket? Okay. Sure. Oh, it's going from a mining uniform to a foreman's jacket, and defense is going from 58 to 105, and evasion +3, plus reduces the damage from being hit by your weakness. Okay, yeah. Purifying is, like, ridiculously good. Who will equip this? I will give this to Hulkenberg.
Good.
Fists of Salvation for sure. Attack +39? Yeah. I want that. This is an upgrade. That +8 that we saw at the shop earlier, not worth it. This? Heck yes. Okay, and then Serenity Scepter will be attack plus 27. Increases light attack strength. Okay, highly worth. I don't know if they're going to be able to be sold for a higher value now than what it cost me to purify them, but those like raw stat increases, I honestly think are worth it. Hey, I'm smart now.
Back again.
What is it? Come to ask about the job. This lady owns the Igniter shop, right? I bet the pay would be decent. Maybe worth taking the job if it's nothing too crazy. At least describe the job. If I put my overflowing wisdom on display, I'll be able to stand my ground with people as powerful as this woman.
Yes.
Well, I suppose you really are more than you seem. I certainly can't imagine Grius would have worked with any normal child. Glad to hear it. Now, I'd like to see what you're made of.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Brigitta. I run this shop and manage trade of magic igniters. This is your first time in Grand Tract, you mentioned.
Yes.
Then, what do you think of magic igniters?
They're unnecessary. They make things easier, or I don't know. They do make things easier. At first I was thinking they're unnecessary because I can use magic without them, but the ability to give light magic to Hulkenberg during that last dungeon was pretty convenient. So I'll say they make things easier, which might not be what you want to hear, but it's what I'm gonna say.
I suppose they make some things easier?
Aha! Situationally easier, but not broadly useful, eh? You have a good grasp of it then. All right, next. Are you good at keeping secrets?
I think I am, or that's a secret. This is snarky. I'm gonna say I think I am.
I'd like to think I am.
Fair enough. Frankly, I trust that answer more than I would a direct insistence. Then, I have one last question. Do you believe in God?
Everyone's faith is their own.
Not the one everyone else does. I have my own beliefs.
In other words, not the god of sanctism. Well, that's enough for me. Yes, I think there's potential in you. I'd like to ask you to handle an extermination mission. You're fit for the task.
You can tell that after asking me those few questions that I don't know if I actually answered correctly or if any answer would have worked.
The fact is, our trade route for Ignitus has been, shall we say, compromised. A local monster's apparently made the place its feeding grounds. Evidence suggests its actual nest is near the place I personally checked out. I want you to go there, find it, and exterminate it.
Wait, hold on just a moment. You're asking us to handle something so important? Is that even okay?
I'm asking you precisely because it's so important. There are reasons I'd rather not bring this to the guard. I usually prefer discretion with these sorts of things anyway. Especially with groups like them. But if Grius trusts you, then I certainly can.
How are you connected with Grius?
I hardly think that there's discussion right now.
What do you think? It does seem like she could use the help, but...
I went through so much trouble. By that, I mean I sat on a bench for a couple of hours to get smart enough to help this lady. So I'm gonna help her, okay, Gallica? Embrace it.
You will be compensated, of course, and generously. There's also the option of discounts on my stock, if that appeals. Additionally, rumor has it there's even treasure to be found at the monster nest. I'd say the potential rewards are a fair match for the risk.
Okay. It's a strange request, but someone connected to Grius probably wouldn't try to trick us. Doesn't seem like a bad deal between the compensation and treasure.
I hope you've no objections to the job.
All right.
Understood.
Thank you. You're bound for Belega Corridor. It's only a short distance away from here.
Isn't that what the person at the gate was talking about?
This one's important.
Oh, this one is 2.5 diamonds. I almost said stars. I need to slay Guptaris in Belega Corridor, the informant in Grand Trad, who's usually at the Hush Honeybee Inn on Sunshade Row, should have more details. And this will also give me courage, a pious igniter, which sounds interesting, and 7,500. Okay.
It's here. Just think of the goodies that might be hiding inside.
Yeah.
And right there's a labyrinth. This place.
Let's see.
Nord Mines.
Here's where we are. Here's where we are now.
Okay.
If you don't have a way there, I'll lend you my carriage. Not the kind of trip you'll want to make on foot. You can leave the city through the large gate south of the central street. Don't die out there now.
Okay. I'm down. The monster at Belega Corridor, right? I bet an informant would know something about it. Okay, they really want me to go talk to an informant.
I'll not loiter in a storm. All right.
Which I guess I might as well do.
Let's go.
We have to go outside to take care of the manticore anyway.
What is it?
Amazing.
Hey,
Fancy a bit of info?
I would like to know, I guess I'll buy both of these. Lord of the Tradia Desert.
Want in on this?
You surely heard of that stretch of desert to the south of here? That's Tradia Desert. It lies beyond the large gate. Most travelers and cargo arrive at Grand Trad after making their way through that desert. Consequently, there's no shortage of people who've been attacked while traveling through
Just
it.
between us.
They're harassed on the journey by swarms of Valmo and giant monstrous birds. The threats are too numerous to name, but the worst is the man-eater Manjula. Word is, not only does its breath burn like fire, it also spreads a foul poison. If you fight it, you should also be wary of its howl. In addition to being resistant to the heat, fire magic is ineffective against it. The blaze only invigorates it, so mind your tactics. Conversely, it's quite susceptible to the cold, meaning ice magic is effective against it. You'd best remember that and prepare accordingly. That's about all I know. Unless you want to end up as another set of bones getting bleached by the desert sun, you'd better know when to run. Okay.
Want in on this?
Who told you about Belega Corridor? That place may still harbor some treasure, since not many know about it. However, word has it that deep within is a grotesque Guptoros, a gigantic two-legged beast brandishing an axe. It's quite famous amongst adventurers. It hates anyone who uses a staff or a mace, and it'll go berserk if it sees one. Watch out if it starts to build up strength. The next hit could kill you straight off. It hates anyone who uses a staff or a mace. So I should switch off of healer. That said, if you time your attacks well, you can knock it out of its stance and halt its attack. I recommend swift pierce attacks with a spear of some sort. It's weak to them.
Just between us.
If you can't, then you ought to simply guard. Defending won't help you to escape, but you may just be able to survive the onslaught. Finally, there's a lot of Go-borns out there. Those behave more or less the same. If you want to fight them, use swords and spears. When he says staves or maces, does he mean mage and healer? Guess we should switch it up to be safe. Just to warn you, it's full of monsters that make the ones in the Grand Cathedral pale in comparison. It's all I can offer you for now. Should you survive, do return. You got the coin. I'll have more information for you. Okay. That's good to know.
Amazing. What is it?
Don't go in with the current weapon setup I have. Understood.
Say there.
I kind of wanted to switch off of healer
That
anyway.
reminds me.
No, that's... Never mind.
What now?
Archetypes. Me. I want to switch back to Seeker. What does this require? Just Seeker level 20. And rank 3 with more. Yeah, let's switch back to Seeker then. That's fine. My attack and defense go down a little bit. Okay. Details? Inherited. You have Hama inherited. You should have 2. How do I... Can I not inherit... Oh, no, I can. Skill inheritance. Okay. I'm thinking I don't want Hama. I'm thinking I want...
All right.
Medi. 50... Oh, God. I forgot I have to pay for this. Yeah, I'll pay for it. That's fine. And... Give me Patra as
right.
well. Yes. Okay, so this will only let you use wind, but I think that, like, is what it is. Okay, and then Hulkenberg, I am going to put you back to Knight as well. I think. Yeah, your physical attack's gonna go down, but that's the only thing that looks like it changes. So that's fine. We won't be able to do Bamboo Splitter anymore. That's going to be unfortunate. I'm gonna leave you on Punchy Thing for now then.
What is it?
And I will switch that up later.
That
if
reminds
need
me.
be. No, I didn't want that.